Good afternoon and welcome to another exciting episode of Roughneck RC. So today I am working on the project 6x6. I haven't given this project a name yet, but basically I know I'm doing kind of a tribute to Maximum Overdrive, but like all my projects, they sort of kind of take a life of their own as I go, and that's the fun thing about Roughneck RCs and RCing in general, is that when you have projects and you start building on them, that you are free to express yourself in any way, shape, or form. So, being said, this bad boy right here has started taking shape. I have reference photos of real vehicles, real trucks, that some of the stuff that I've seen that I really like. Now, I had an old bullhead top. I've been stripping it out for different things. I always said before that, save everything, because you never know what you're going to use. I hated the bullhead top, but it had a lot of stuff like these old gas tank pieces that I can reuse in this project. Now, I still am going for a very dramatic, kind of evil looking machine. I'm still probably going to paint it gunmetal black. That hasn't changed. As far as I know on these bodies you can get tons of things and beautiful bright aluminum stuff. And yes, I can get gas can tanks that are smaller and that are all in aluminum. But I'm going to be painting almost everything on this truck. So why spend extra money for all aluminum stuff? Now, there is some things I have ordered or gotten off eBay that are coming that are aluminum. But as far as aluminum smokestacks and stuff like that, the exhaust pipes, you don't need them. You can make your own out of PVC pipe or anything else. If they're going to be painted, who cares if they're plastic or not, as long as they'll withstand, the temperature stuff that it's going to do. So what I'm going to show you is that this piece right here is from the bullhead. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to mount it up on here where it doesn't interfere with the turn radius and stuff. I think I have a solution to my problem. I'm using one of these that are from servos, and there's pre-existing holes in here. Now in the back, there's lots of holes in this chassis that haven't been used, so I'm going to be reusing these. In fact, I don't know if you can see them. This is a heavy bad boy, but there's some holes right in here, right into the frame, and I decided that reusing those might be a good idea. So basically, I had to come up with a mounting system for this because I don't want to glue it to the top. I want it to be attached to the body, but it needs to be in between the wheels where it doesn't affect any of the performance of the machine. So I have an abundance of just random parts of things. Now, I could have bought the kit and it comes with the right ones, but that's not the look I'm trying for. And if you ever notice, I mean, one of the photos I'm using is of a military truck. Um, Now, the tanks on a military truck hold a lot more fuel than your common Joe gas tanks. And when I held this next to it, proportion-wise, I liked how it looked. I mean, obviously, they're beat up. They're hard plastic, so I'm not worried about them breaking. About that nice polished aluminum look, that's not even going to matter because these are going to be painted and weathered. You know, I'm going for not fresh off the assembly line look. I'm going for something that's seen the time and, you know, hard times and stuff. Well, that being said, I got to get a screw through here, through this hole, with all this electronic stuff in the way. So first, I'm going to take this battery out, because it's a LiPo pack, and it's expensive. Of course, everything with RCing and doing custom builds are expensive. Now, this is going to be nicknamed for now Project 6x6. You guys already know what the base model is. It's the 6x6 Beast from RC 4-wheel drive. But now it's just going to be called Project 6x6 until I see what it turns into. That being said, you see where I've trimmed out these fenders. Last video I hadn't done that. I trimmed those out. I trimmed up the roof line here a little bit. And basically doing the add-ons to see where everything stands so that, you know, I can see where I'm going to be building it up. I am going to be doing add-ons to the body. Some custom little things that you can't buy because I'm still leaning toward this military design that I saw that I really liked, and some of the aspects on it, like the air breather, is different, and they don't have kits for that. So I'm gonna have to like custom build or scratch build something that would work, that looks similar to what they have. Easy, really. I mean, you know. And I'll take you through some of that processes when I get to that. Right now, I'm just mounting these. So with that, like you see, I screwed it in. Plastic, once again, not aluminum. But I don't care because I'm painting it. And why am I going to spend a lot of money for aluminum when it's going to be painted? Aluminum looks nice when it's not painted. I'm going to be painting this, so I don't care. But back to the project. I know you can't probably very well see very much from there, but I'm only going to show you on one of these, just so you can get an idea of where things are going. Now, once again, this is what I'm worried about. So, because that's what I'm worried about, I'm going to turn it to the full length of its turn. Because then, you know, I can see whether it's going to be in the way or not. And I drop stuff. Not the easiest place to get a screwdriver in. Or a screw for that matter. I keep dropping it. and that's too low. I need to be up a little higher, because if I use that hole, the suspension is going to hit. That's the interesting thing about this. It's got a lot of articulation, and with that articulation comes a whole nother set of problems. See, I'm maxed out, and it looks like it will rub in that spot. So I'm going to have to move it. I want to make sure that if I move it, it's going to look alright with the top. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some insane mods to make this work. Now I have to move that screw, and I just lost that screw. So we're going to grab another screw. I'm just reusing all these old screws I had. I'm going to move it over a little bit. Still same height, but getting to things. And ta-da! Well, I'm going to show you guys. And that's what I have done. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So it's not attached to the body. It's freestanding. I'm still free to take it on and off if I decide to. But I'm going to have to take it off when I paint it. Like I said, it ain't going to be this color. But this is just so you guys can see where it's heading to. Now, look at that. That's that bad boy. Well, as you can see, the project is slowly coming alive. There's a few things I have ordered, little things, but they still add up. You know, $50, $60 here, $50, $60 there, still add up. This project so far has cost me over $1,000. That's why I'm reusing what I can, when I can, and especially where I can. You know, doesn't matter if it's plastic or not. You're not going to tell the difference when it's painted. It's going to look great on film. So for now, this is Michael Payne saying, have a great time RCing. Have a good day.